Interworlds. I'm gonna get the music started up, and then we'll hop right into the game. I actually can do some of the cooler stuff this time too. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. Now let me pull it up on my YouTube as well. And we should be good. Okay. Now, if you've noticed, we are in a different ship because, well, new update is out. They dropped it either today or yesterday. So that's pretty cool. And I just realized I need to adjust this. And it looks like I also need you to attack my current enemy. There we go. And it looks like I need to up the sound a little bit for it. Settings. Let's get it around 50, I think. Should be good. Ah, there we go. Didn't realize that my headset was down. So yeah, we are starting again, but I have us starting at about the same level we were at. We're missing a couple of stations and stuff. But that's going to come with, exploring and stuff like that. But here's our new ship. It's a little bit dark in this sector, so you'll have to forgive me, but it's called a Victor Wing, or V-Wing. Not to be confused with the Clone Wars V-Wing. But yeah, let's actually get up. This is one of the new ships that they have. So, let's see what all it has in it. So that's probably, yeah, this is where we get out. Not a whole lot of stuff. I mean, don't get too close to the edges of the wings. Kind of wish there was a flashlight. Cool. Okay. Oh, is this supposed to be like an elevator?
Victor Wing.
Interesting. But yeah, I upped our standing with the Mandalorians so that we are currently at 26 friendliness with them. Let's see. We need to find our... I made sure that we had 2 bases, one for defense, one for everything else. Okay. They are both wharfs, though. I didn't notice that, but yeah. We got our big scrapping ship. We got a defensive carrier with a couple small ships for the defense and stuff like that. Have it on patrol. It's got 2 medium ships around it, so should be interesting. Let's go this way.
Autopilot engaged.
But yeah, we should be pretty good. Got a small fleet going on. If you recall, last time we wanted to go get a big ship, and we needed money and resources to make a large or an XL ship. So that's what we're going to be doing. Although I can now... What's going on here? New message. Book. Just logbook.
Jump completed. Ringo
Okay.
Moon.
Nice. Let's see. We got messages. Okay, 7 minutes ago. Rating update. You're now equal to them. Positive deals with their enemies can lead to noticeable consequences. Okay. Got a lot of guns and a turret on top of this small ship, which is nice. If you can, always get a ship with a turret on it. It helps with enemies that are faster than you, because they tend to try and get that dog or yeah, dogfighting tail condition, tail position. That's the word. Took me a moment, but I got there. Interesting. Well, now once again, we want positive. Status with the Mandos. So we want to get here. Okay. Fly to Findar.
Autopilot engaged.
It's gonna have us go through the same path it did last time. That's okay.
Jump completed. Unknown region 1.
Okay. Findar to Huck. Yep. Notice I gave myself enough money to basically refunded all my other stuff, so we should be good. Let's see. Okay, build ships. So the only blueprint I have right now is this one. Let's add that to the shopping list. It's completely free to build, but I do have to buy the stuff for it. Or, is that a hut? Ah, it's a Black Sun scavenger. Okay. So basically, they should be taking everything to this because it has a processor and a recycler, and we'll be able to get money or the parts out of that, or at least some parts out of that.
Jump completed. Hook.
Okay. Let's see. I just heard something. Yeah, see, they're like grabbing. Or is this one producing trash? Interesting. Why is my speed thing not working? It's charging. My engines seem to be busted. Oh my, what? What is going on here? Yeah, my engines are not working right now. I'm not in a tractor beam, it doesn't look like. What the heck is going on here? Does this... I'm wondering if this ship currently has engines on it. It did. Ship interactions. This. Loadout? S-Tab XS. Fine. All-rounders. Victor engine. 1 of 1. So yes, it does have engines. But it is...
Autopilot disengaged.
That's what it was. The autopilot wasn't letting me do anything. That's a new one. Oh, that's that. Are my scanners worse? Did they mess with them a little bit? Wow. What's that? That is an unknown object. That's what I'm looking for. So now I just need to find the Mandalorian word for something that looks like a boomerang. You know what I mean? Find way to Findar. Fly to Findar. Find a way to Cali. Unknown object. Okay. Man, that bloom from the engines is intense. Okay. Let's see. G. H. Up here then. Yep, cool. Starting to boost. You're getting up to flight speed. Nice.
Jump completed. Kelly.
Alright. Let's see. That looks like a minefield. Unknown object.
Autopilot engaged.
Yep, getting over to the Mandalorian sector is going to take a little bit. Also, hi, who's ever in chat?
Merry Christmas if you celebrate it.
Yep, Merry Christmas. Well, like, so Kwanzaa is next week before,
I thought Kwanzaa already started. Or was that Hanukkah?
Hanukkah was at the end of November / beginning of December. This is one of the reasons why the term Happy Holidays is completely ridiculous, because there's like weeks to a month between each. So there's no point in clumping them all together like that.
And to some people, that is slightly insulting.
They can be as insulted as they want.
No, not about the Happy Holidays.
On the list.
Well, not in the term of Happy Holidays, like, how dare you not include my holidays? Like, how dare you include other holidays?
Right? Ooh. I'm an empire? Oh, that's what was going on. Apparently I couldn't get a, yeah, okay. Back to this.
Autopilot disengaged.
Find way to Yaga Minor. Interesting. Unknown station. Unknown station. Unknown object.
Autopilot engaged.
Oh, I should have just highlighted it. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah. What's this? Okay, consider you to be an equal to them. The positive deals with their enemy can lead to noticeable consequences. But this means that I can actually, like, buy stuff from certain factions, too. Invitation to Gaza, okay.
Jump completed. The scanning. Jump completed. On the list.
Meow. Meow. You okay, Coco? Oh, who's a good girl? Man. Sorry about being all sweaty, guys. It's like the outside is all wet and cold, the inside is all nasty. Okay.
I opened a window for you. Just see if
Thank
that
you.
helps out.
I hope it does. I am cooking. The sad part is like it's not even supposed to be that warm in here.
60 degrees at least.
We're taking hits.
Under attack.
Acknowledged.
Okay, what's going on over here? Yazan Vong. An armed beacon. Why is there a beacon here? There's no asteroids. There's no mining ships. Also, that was not there before. I don't get it. Okay, you guys should be doing a lot better against the Yazenwang fighters. I mean, I know there's a lot of them, but... You... Yeah... Okay. You do a quick land and repair. Shoot. Okay, property owned. There were 12 fighters on that. First leg? First? Nice. Also, welcome, return trader. Are re-rum trading? Okay. My fighters are being destroyed. You guys come back and get repairs. Like the small fighters, I don't care about as much, but the tiny or the mediums on up, I actually care about a lot. But yeah, I have a beacon right in my starting sector, which sucks. Okay. Move this order. And like the worst part is those small fighters don't have missiles or anything, but they have the plasma. So they can actually really hurt my ships. Man, they pretty much wiped out my fighters. Quit fleeing and go repair. And you fall back to here. I need more large ships, apparently. Dang it. Oh, one of my custom corvettes was already destroyed. Yay! Wait. Where's the remove order? Why can't I remove that order? Oops. Flying wait. I need him to get out of... Just get away from the station and you'll be fine. Because what's primarily hurting him is the, station, I think. Yeah, see, his shields are still going down. If he doesn't... As soon as they start running away, they quit following orders. Jeez. Yeah, he's not running far enough away from the station to not get hit by the station. Hey, Merry Christmas. Yeah. Star Wars Interworlds because of the updates. How have you been? I'm doing pretty good. I restarted my save because of the update myself. You know, new ships and all that. And For some reason, there's a Yazanvong armed beacon right here in my sector. So, you know. Okay, just go and get repaired, I guess. So, my fleet of like 15 ships besides this guy just got wiped out by him. They almost took it out, though. I might, after his repairs, send him back out there. Because once he has full shields, he should be able to handle it. But yeah, this area is actually really good if you want a good scrapper start. Because there's a bunch of like wrecks around. Huh, according to Yurik and the devs, you can use an old save just fine. Hope that's the case at least. Yeah, I mean, they say that a lot, but I find that you're always going to have issues with that. Because, like, some of those ships didn't exist when you made that save. So sometimes, like, interiors don't load and stuff. So I always find it better to just kind of start over. Just in case. Hang on one sec. I'm gonna go into the... I gotta wipe down my face. I'm feeling all sweaty. Be right back. Okay, so he should be landing. I'm just like stuck right there because I was too busy watching the fight. Trying to get to the Mandalorian sectors, but yeah, I'm gonna go wipe down my face real quick. Be right back. Sweaty. Ugh. Alright, I'm back. Right, get you. Yeah, issues like that in the past. So, if that's the case, what you want to do is you want to go into the make your own start and use that instead. That's what I do. And that allows you to like get your large ships, and you can even trade it up for one that you normally wouldn't have and stuff. So it can work pretty well. Okay. Your shields are back. Custom setup? Yep. And that way you're not losing everything. You'll just have to go and explore some of the sectors again and reclaim a base. That's it. So his shields are back up. He only has one Marine on him? That's silly. Yeah, never used it, but you'll probably take that route. Just have to figure out a bit more. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot easier than you would think. First thing you want to do, though, is make your own space station. Like, make yourself a larger space station. That way you can take over a sector. Pick, like, if you want to do kind of a scrapper survival route, Unknown Region 1 is pretty good with that. Because there's a lot of wrecks and stuff for you to basically mine to get money and all that. What are you doing? So there's got to be broken pieces of this station up here. That's what this thing is seeing. Because it scraps large wrecks and wrecked space stations. Oh, man.
Autopilot.
Oh, by the way, I went ahead and grabbed one of the newer ships. Meet the Victor Wing. It's a fighter with a turret on the top. So, yes, I actually did find it. I never got to capture it because there was a glitch where it wasn't reading my stations. So, like, the station, like, for some reason, it wasn't actually, like, bringing in the stations that I was supposed to have. Which kind of sucks. That's why I was like stuck on 26 faction points with the Mandalorians for a while, was because it wasn't reading like the stations I was creating out in their sectors and stuff, so I couldn't progress past that. Yeah, well, I start this one and I'm already considered an empire, so like I can actually get the better factions and larger ships with other factions. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. It was just like, oh yeah, you don't count as what you actually are. Unknown station. Station. Yeah, right?
Autopilot. Engaged.
Yeah, so now I actually count as an empire because of my 2 stations and my large ship. I can now go. Now, once I get to the Mandalorian sectors, I can, 1, start getting the large ships from them, which is nice. And 2, I can actually start, like, progressing with their faction reps and stuff.
Hit.
Well, yeah, I sent you to combat.
Confirmed.
Uh, okay. I need him taking out those, but he also needs to take out the fighters. So let's see if I can't get him to attack multiple. No. So every defense or every player HQ has a defense fleet around it, right?
Disengage.
I couldn't get the large ships to go after those fleets. Are you? Yes, of course you're taking hits. You're supposed to be taking hits. You, however, need to quit going over there. Get over here. And feel free to attack this guy on your way. They're attacking a hut thing. Yeah, if he can, if the big guy can take out the station. See, he's actually doing really well. The big problem is the Urikits have little plasma launchers. But yeah, I couldn't. I needed a larger, like an XL ship, to go and fight the XL ship around the player HQ. Because the one that's 2 sectors down this way has a bunch of Xenons around it. So I needed somebody bigger than this guy to go and take care of them, and it was just hard to get it. Yeah. But see, I couldn't progress past a certain faction standing so that I could start unlocking the large ships. Right? So, like, I'm running around the Mandalorian sector trying to earn faction points, and it capped out at 26 instead of 30. I never got an invite to go and talk to him because every station I put down didn't count for stations, which was weird. Oh, he's almost got them. Now, the CYC should be able to handle that ship no problem. Except there's two more. Yeah, you had a bunch of frigates and a ton of fighters to deal with it in your save. Took an ISD. Yeah. No, see, and that's exactly it. I couldn't progress far enough to actually get an ISD because the, like I said, my stations weren't counting. Because I had a defense platform here and a shipyard. I think it was actually this one here. And it just wouldn't progress the story or the faction standings. So, like, I couldn't get anything bigger than a large. And the large that I could get was not that good. It was one of those, like, artillery ships. Okay. Alright. Now you can go scrap up here. You fight that thing. And then you're gonna go and fight these guys. And then you're gonna attack that guy. And probably... That guy should die by the, station. What about you? And apparently attack that guy. Yeah, that's weird. Heard sometimes they take a little time to register, but eventually the tick happens and they... Presto. Or so others have said. Yeah. Well, see, that happened once where, like, I'm just flying around and randomly it's like, oh, you're now, like, faction, or you're now considered a, like, resident or something like that, right? And you can get the large ships, but it still wouldn't let me get, like, the XL ships or stuff like that. And I had, like, 2 frontier stations. I had a manufacturing station and stuff like that, and it just, like I said, it wasn't registering right. I hope you can actually deal with that thing. Yeah, that thing should be dead in a moment or two. But I mean, it might also not be the mod. It might have been I did something wrong with my station designs, and they weren't, like, accumulating enough value to actually be able to progress it. Because that could totally have been a thing, but it's just weird that I had that issue. Right? But yeah, so I'm going for this one once I get to the Mandalorian sectors, which... Hang on a sec. Because once I become friendly with them, you know... Okay. Where is this? Unknown station, unknown object, unknown station. I could have sworn it was almost a direct path. Well, maybe I do need to drop down.
Autopilot engaged.
But yeah, it was just something weird that happened. Oh, now there's 2 of these yahoos here. Found out never to use the ahead and repair. Nope, it's auto-saving the game. What's it called? The speed up option, shift 4. Oh, the SATA. Is that like super broken and makes you miss like ticks and stuff? Because I will say I was using that, so that might have been what broke it. I also used the teleportation stuff. Yeah, okay. See, I never heard that, so that's good to know. Unknown station, unknown object. That's gonna shoot me off this way. Might be just what I need, though. Yeah, maybe.
Autopilot engaged.
But yeah, no, I did use the SATA because, like, when I'm sitting there waiting for a station to build modules and stuff, it's an easy way to speed it up and earn, like, money and stuff. Because, you know, you have your ships that are, like, all miners and stuff out, and they're out across the galaxy picking up money and all that. By the way, drinking peppermint tea tonight. Thanks. Yeah, something's wrong with it, and it certainly messes with your frame rates down the line. Sometimes sooner. Apparently, it makes the AI drop vital steps in its process, and okay. Yeah, so what it's it speeds up the AI processing by 4, and I'm guessing that's what causes the issues. But I've also found that certain ships just aren't worth it. So, like, you know how the Empire has a ship that's basically supposed to be like
Jump.
an artillery ship? It's got 2, like, giant cannons on it. I think it's the... Oh, man, it's basically like an Arquintans, but it's the advanced model.
Jump completed. Magneto.
Ooh. I just hopped back. Where am I? Quito. Okay. Mandalorian Raider Mercenary Lancer. Ooh. Do I want to use that? Yeah, the Imperial Cruiser 546. That thing is so weak compared to some of the other large ships. And it doesn't even have that much better range. It's got like 2 meters on everybody else. If that. There's actually small turrets that outrange those large guns that are supposed to be like a sniper setup. I saw that and I'm like, oh, that's just not good. Okay, so he's part of a group. I wonder where the other one is. I know. Heading to bed?
No, I was gonna use the bathroom. I was gonna also ask you if you wanted more tea.
Sure.
Maybe use the bathroom first.
Yeah, it was my first large ship too, because I got it. I actually got it from like an Imperial shipyard and stuff, right? And like immediately, I go into a battle that has like some dreadnoughts in it, and like my engines get taken out by small fighters. I have to get in range of the other ship's cannons in order to fire my supposedly long range shots, and I'm just like, what is up with this thing? And the hull was like awful. You stole mine by boarding it? Nice. Or you stole yours by boarding it. Nice. I do some boarding actions too sometimes. Let's see. Had some Mandalorian Raider, which isn't a part of the. Okay. Might be able to get a medium-sized ship here. But yeah, it's just. It was just one of those things. Jeez, it's going fast. He must be going after that one.
Can I see your hand? I want your hand. And then she
Cool.
walks the other way. Alright, more tea for the husband.
Yes, please.
Hey, will you stop?
That's fine. You can go now.
Oh, overheated. Come on. Oh, I gotta target it again.
Lancer patrol craft.
You're making a big mistake.
And letting my turret actually,
Are new.
There we go. Crew of 4. Just gotta break them. Man, it is fast. Ooh. Yes.
You're just asking for it.
Yes, I am.
Regret that.
I would love your ship.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, just gotta get them to eject once more. I love the turret.
This isn't worth it. Failing.
Yes! Okay, so where is the thing? Or do I need a marine? Oh, nope, I don't need a marine. Okay, Control D. Because I don't think I actually have anybody else on this ship.
Victor Wing.
Uh-oh. I'm not seeing the thing anymore for it. Where is... Yeah, I'm not seeing the marker anymore. Well, easy fix. Alright. As an escort, bit weak hull shields-wise, but good nonetheless. Forward fire and guns fire at phenomenal rate. Yeah, no, the Lancer, really good. But it's looking like I'm going to need to swap some crew around real quick.
Da-da-da-da.
Thank you, love.
That's very
Okay,
warm.
how many crew members do you have? Information.
Fresh from the pot.
Thank you, love. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is in the base game, they actually teach you how to do that. Like how to capture enemy ships. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. This. CYC. Let's see. Start guidance. Oh, is my am I not actually selected on it? No, I'm not. Okay. Hi. Oh yeah.
He's like, help me. Help me.
But no, Tides of Avarice actually teaches you how to capture medium-sized ships. And then there's the fact that I do that all the time anyway, so... Okay, I need a single marine. Let's see. There's not enough crew space on the Victor one. Oh, because... Wait a minute, the Victor wing has 4 people? Does that mean that I could just claim this? I guess I could. Okay. Didn't realize I had that many people on it. Cool. Okay, yeah, that can happen. Okay, so Lancer, you need to, I guess, head back here for at least a repair. Okay, the turret is fine. Get a little bit of stuff in there. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can understand that, though. Like, no, base game, the original base game was very boring because it didn't have a lot of the, stuff in it. Like, a lot of, storyline and things like that. Hmm.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay. Yeah. But no, I liked Tides of Avarice. That brought, or
Jump completed. Agile class.
the Tides of Avarice actually gives you something to do for the beginning part of the game, and it teaches you, and it uses piracy to teach you how to do boarding actions on large ships and how to capture medium ships, and all with like a crew that actually is kind of funny because you have like one of the Paranids who makes fun of the Paranid religions. Like,
Autopilot
he
disabled.
completely makes stuff up but makes it sound like what the Paranids would say. You have a fighter pilot that a Talati fighter pilot that hates the corporate security guys because they literally like kidnap people and then brainwash them into being like anti-pirate and stuff. And it's just a bunch of stuff like that that they all shoved into this one mod or one DLC and pushed out. Alright, save. Yeah, learn boarding from the base game. I remember now, you're right. Yeah, but like everything else in there, after you get through that section, the game slows down a whole lot again. Cause the first 2 DLCs weren't very much quest focused, so there wasn't a whole lot to do in it until like basically you got halfway through the game and they added the terraforming stuff with the Terran or Cradle of Humanity. Like, I get that there's sandbox elements, but let's see. I need to angle that way, it looks like. I think it's that one that I need.
Autopilot engaged.
And, like, I think that's actually one of the main issues that I have with, the Interworlds mod, is it doesn't introduce a lot of, like, really good quest lines yet. But, yeah. Oh, what's your favorite, ship, by the way? I asked this for all my chat because since I can't name pilots after people, I name ships after you guys. Yep, it did, and it got real boring. And yes, the Cradle made a big difference to the base game, all of which you bought, of course. You would have them to play. Yeah, right? And like I said, that like the main downfall I have for Star Wars Interworlds is the lack of quest lines. Like, I would love to see a...
Agamar.
Oh, what's this? Mandalorian Death Watch recruiting volunteers against the Empire and the New Republic. Due to our close proximity to New Republic space... Cool, see, now this is new, and this I like. Because this is kind of your quest line, or your quests coming in.
Jump completed. Ajan Kloss.
I'm thinking New Republic first, then Galactic Empire. Okay, I need to get over here. Yeah, I thought so.
Autopilot engaged.
But yeah, I like putting you guys in your favorite fighters if I can get them. Or the closest approximate with the factions that I have unlocked.
Jump completed. Agamar.
Find way to Dathomir. I think it's almost dead ahead, right? Yeah, it is. Favorite ship? Fight-wise, the XJ X-Wing? Okay. Large ship-wise, it's the ISD. Well, I know where to catch a ISD, so the Black Sun Pirate Group has an ISD around here or around here somewhere. Fight was meant to be fighter? Yeah. The XJ X-Wing. That you get from... That I can actually unlock very quickly. And honestly, during my last playthrough, that was like my main fighter for a while. I decided to go with this one because of the turret on the top. And I just realized I broke autopilot again.
Disengage.
Unknown station, unknown station. Oh, hang on, that's a station. 2 stations, okay. But okay, I can get you that. Like I said, it still sucks that you can't name pilots. I would love to be able to name my crew. But that reminds me. This one gets named after Dad. Centurion 747. Yeah, those are not quite up to spec compared to the old ISD-1, or so I heard on Discord sometime back. Got mine from Quat Shipyards. Okay. Unknown station, unknown station. Imp trading station. Oh, they're probably around the trading station. Or those are not. Oh, to sold ISD ones. Yeah, they're not. But it's one of those things where it'll be easier to grab it because they don't have shipyards big enough to repair it. Okay, where is unknown object? There you are.
Unknown object.
To me, it's just an easy way to get something real big, really quick, is to catch them. But you're right, they're not as good. Ah. Yeah. See, I started on a New Republic playthrough, and I found one thing I really liked with the E-Wing. So the tips of the E-Wing's wings actually take on whatever
Jump
skin you're
completed.
using,
Echo
basically. Or the paint job. Which is really cool because, like, most of the other Star Wars ships don't take paint jobs, which is kind of sad. Okay, and here I think it's that. Well, normally pirate ships have lower hull strength, which I mean, if the shields are just as good, who cares? But yeah, normally they have less hit points once the shields are down.
Unknown object.
That's the big difference. Yeah, it's meant to represent that they're not as well maintained and stuff like that. But that also is what makes them easier to catch. Is you can sit behind them and blast them in the back without worrying about like having to go through as much armor and stuff. I still need to find the specialty ships that are out and about too, because you can like get Slave One and, or at least that they used to have abandoned ships that were like the Millennium Falcon and stuff like that. Although I will say this, if I can get my hands on a YT 1300, I normally name it the Aluminum Pigeon,
Jump completed.
just to kind of
None.
poke fun. Okay, we made it through. So we want to go here, and then we go straight down from here, if I'm not mistaken.
Autopilot. Engage.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot with this one to... No, just right here. M.E.F. That is not right. Shouldn't have held a... There we go. Yeah, MEF stands for what I like to call my faction, which... Right there. Mandalorian Exploratory Force. Which, sci-fi exploratory force is basically... Your save level nowadays means you just don't bother with boardings. Too much fiddling about. Just out to crush the two Imperial factions. I'm 3/4 of the way with the Imps in the north. Nice! Okay.
Autopilot. Disengage.
So I don't need to actually go to the center. What I need... Oh, that's not right. Okay. And unknown object. Unknown object. Did it? It did not, did it? Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
But yeah, no, like I said, the biggest issue with mine was for a while there, the only way for me to actually upgrade my ship or get the larger ships was to steal them. Which really sucks when you're facing like so like I tried to get a Valerian Syndicate dreadnought while in the this space, the corporate sector security space. And even though those two factions were at war, me attacking the Valerian Syndicate ship caused the defense forces to come after me instead.
Jump completed. Eros.
No.
Autopilot disengaged.
Ah. See, not me. I'm not going to be selling a bunch of... Yes! I am now in the Mandalorian sector. Okay, calm. Where can I find... Shipyard.
Sending you information now.
Nice.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot disengaged.
Really? I guess I have to go standard. But yeah, I like having my own sectors because then, like, if I choose to attack pirates in it, I don't have to worry about my own people coming to kill me. I've had so many times, like, oh, there's a Mandalorian raider in the New Republic space. I better go take it out. It's attacking like a traitor. Hit it the first time, and they're like, sector security, I'm under attack. And it's like, oh yeah, we'll send defense units. I'm just like, what? Like, the pirates were calling for, like, defense. Or the defensive units, and I'm just dumbfounded because it worked. Yeah, it's not as, Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's not as bad. But yeah, I just... There were so many times where, like, the pirates were calling for, defense and stuff while I tried to either,
Jump completed.
take them out or stuff like that. There was one time I was playing an Imperial fighter pilot in the middle of the Empire, and I took on a Mandalorian raider, and then I had two Imperial Gozantis after me because I took out the raider, and I'm sitting there like, that's not even our friendly faction to us. Why are you guys angry? But yeah, I've experienced a pretty bad, like, game breaking thing or two. Like so I capture a medium sized freighter, right? Like the guys eject, and before I can claim said freighter, a pirate Nebulon B just sends like a stream of 20 boarding pods, like just 20 like just boarding pod, while I'm like looking for the door to actually get it. And I'm like, well, that's no fun. Okay, do I have any missions yet? New Republic. Xenon Military Studies. That's an easy one. Mandalorian Death Watch versus New Republic War. Nope. Looks like I'm where... Nope. Find way to Ordo. think Ordo is straight down, actually. Where is it? This one. It might be that one, actually.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah. Something odd is happening, though. Your shipyard is not making ships for anyone, though they were back in August. Might just be that the New Republic don't need anything right now, but CSD is the same. Odd.
Autopilot disengage. Jump completed. Kalevala. Autopilot engaged.
Okay, Mandalore. So it was the one to the south. Gotcha. That is weird.
Jump completed. Mandalore.
Maybe click on the station and change its, permissions? I think there's a way to do that. Yeah, right?
Autopilot disengage.
Because, yeah, you're right. It is very weird that they, that it's doing that. It's open to any but the enemy. That is weird. So I'll be right back again. I'm still sweating up a storm. Well, grabbing. Still only been back at the playthrough for less than 2 hours, so perhaps it just needs some more time to pass. Maybe. Me too. Gonna grab a cup of tea back in a few. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. Okay, so there should be a...
Unknown object.
There we go. Find way to Ordo. But Ordo isn't a sector, it's a family name. Or I should say house name. No, Ordo is a clan name, not a house name. I hate that they flip those around like that.
Jump completed. Ordo.
Nice. Okay, Concord Dawn. Alright. Concord Dawn is straight south. Unknown object.
Unknown object.
Here we go. So much light. Wish there was a way to reduce that. Oh well. Hi, Coco. Who's my good girl? Why?
Because it was there.
Why?
Because you do this all the time.
Why?
I don't know.
Jump completed.
Well, you
Encore
should
jump.
know.
Because I can't.
Because you can. Okay, that'll give you. Peace and stability. Supply order, I don't have room for that. Alright. Oh, you finally arrived. Oh, it's waiting for the supplies. Nice.
Autopilot. Disengage. Equipment dock.
Nothing granted. Alright. There we go. Now I can actually see how to get out of this ship. Oh. Just a door on the side. Then why on earth does it look like there's an elevator? Oh, that must be for the spacesuit stuff. I'm hoping, at least. Alrighty, let's see. New Republic War Room. Yo.
Pilot.
Yep, I'm here to help with the Mandalorian Death Watch. My job here is to coordinate our efforts against our enemy. If you're here, then it means you have been recognized as a true friend. Cool. There are great need for pilots like you. Our enemy has constant threat throughout the history. Many see them as a force of nature, something we have to weather and survive, but the reality is this is a war. We can't just throw every passing pilot at the enemy. Any potential recruit will undergo a probation period. Welcome back. Each engagement needs to be a victory or they'll overrun us. I'm sure you knew that or you wouldn't be here. Let's get started. Okay. Any questions? What kind of jobs can I expect? Wide range of tasks from combat deployments to construction work. Okay. Yeah. Depending on the situation, you're allotted tasks with potential bonus at the end. Oh, this is... Okay. They finally got this back in. Let's get started. Excellent. I have 9 inactive missions. So, let's see. Alright. Nice. And this is the New Republic War. Heavy construction operation, heavy construction, safeguarding resources. Secure resources. What does this apply? Oh yeah, there are quests, storylines coming to Star Wars Interworlds, and in fact, One I heard has dropped with this update. The war one. Ooh, nice. Finally, we'll be able to do stuff. And trying to use your walking with a joystick. Might as well use my mouse. Workshop. They actually have a workshop here? Cool. But yeah, see, that's one of the things that I was expecting from these guys was they tend to make a very good,
We found something out here.
kind of lockbox. Don't I have a fighter somewhere? You. How? Okay. I'm sure I had a small ship somewhere. Okay, you collect the lockbox.
Victor Wing.
But yeah, cool. Okay, this place can't do the engines. It can, however, do the shield generator. That's good. Can't do certain guns. Okay. Let's see, what can I do here? I need some satellites. No mines, don't really need that. Get the crew back up. So one, remove one person, so I have one open space. And edit. Item in shopping list has unassigned crew. Oh, it didn't. Okay, yeah. What is it trying to say? Oh, it's saying they won't buy the crew off me. Really? Ah, darn. One crew member. So actually, if I do... Perfect. I just switched around some crew instead of buying some. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Mandalorian Death Watch. Bespin Treaty under threat. According to latest reports, the New Republican Senate is gathering to discuss the possible violation of the Bespin Treaty, signed between the New Republic and Anahuat Federation. Certainly there is an NR are concerned it happened in my save yesterday. They are now pissed with the faction to his southeast. Again, I forgot their name. Southeast. That's the one. Okay. Oh, the Anuits. Okay. Yeah, there's also some Anuit sectors around here, too. You just read it out in the Bespin Treaty? Yeah. Okay, so I want to get your ship, which means I need to fly around here.
Autopilot engaged.
Do I have... I do. Okay. What can I get? Hmm. Okay. Add to shopping list. Confirm order. There we go. Now we got a nice big ship building. And it can... leave it if it goes here. Yeah, Ordo, it can pick up like ore and stuff and process it. Okay. Support Mandalorian Deathwatch Raid Terrace. See, so that happened in my save, and that's all part of the new update. So, guessing the other ships will be there. Just gotta come across them. Yeah, if I recall correctly, the Anawets got the... Oh, what is it? They got the Scarab Fighter. They got the... Croc Gozanti. Which is basically a Gozanti that looks like a hut ship.
Jump completed. Ordo.
And then I think the Hut Cartel got one or two extra ships now, too. Because I think in total there was 4 ships that got dropped. I know there's one large one, which is the... No, there's 2 large ones. Because there's the one that stops ships in their tracks. And then there's other stuff. Plus the Scarab was the droid factions. No, the Scarab is the pirate factions. At least that's what it said in the update. They might have changed it, but from what I've seen, you get it when you do the new Kessel Prisoner start. It's your starting ship. Although the one you start with doesn't have missiles.
Jump completed. Mandalore.
Yeah, so let's see. I need to remember if the Mining Guild is this sector or the sector just before it. But yeah. But no, the Scarab is... So I was debating whether to start with the Scarab or this one. I chose this one because of the turret. By the way. And I will be back once again. This time just to use the restroom. So.
Hey guys, probably need
Cool.
Jump completed. Eros.
Cool, cool. It's a good girl. Alright. I am back. Yeah, no, they gave most of the new ships to the pirate faction.
Completed. Vendar.
Just because, like, the Hutt faction, the pirate faction, and the Valerian Syndicate all look the exact same with their ships and stuff. Lord Mantell. I there's another. No, it's actually again the new tractor beam ship is also a
Autopilot. Disengage.
like in the pirate faction. At least, like I said, according to their what's going on here? Imperial Escort Gozanti Mandalorian Deathwatch Energy Trader. Ugh. I would love to deal with him, but that would set off the local authorities on me. Yeah, no, I remembered it being Imperial, but yeah, they were like, I guess. I mean, I could check it again real quick. Because that's all on Discord, if I recall. Yeah, it was all part of the update announcement. Okay, okay, Star Wars Interworlds. Let's see. So let's see. Scarab class. Oh! Okay, they did change it then. Okay. So yeah, ICG for the Scarab class fighters now. Victor Ruing is the Hut Cartel. Dynamic class freighter, the Bounty Hunters Guild. Sea Rock corvettes, or Gozanti corvettes, Huts, Anoids, and Pirates. The sequels movie ships are intended to be thought first appeared in the Solo movie, finally showed up in movie 9. Interesting. Okay, the Kantos class is the Ascendancy. So yeah, they updated what everything went to. Cantwell class arrestor cruiser, Galactic Empire. Okay, Recusant class destroyer, ICG. Moncal auxiliary ship. New sector Terrace, west of Mandalore in space. New Bespin treaty event can declare war on Anoet if the latter expands too much. Can trigger on a game load if conditions set. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. Okay, CSA equipment dock. That's an unknown object. Unknown station, start guidance. If it's not here, it's gotta be in this sector, if I recall correctly. Like this sector, maybe that one. Your new ship's cool, no doubt. It's in this mod. Oh, the Victor class is the one that's new. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's no real problems with the ships of the movies. It's the storylines that suck.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Okay. So that's not it. Guess we gotta go over here.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Yeah, like the new movies came out with a couple of cool new looking ships. It's just their storylines weren't that good. Like just off the bat, what they did to certain characters, things like that, just they were way too Disney. Yeah, by the time we get release 1.0 of this mod, there should be loads of storylines and quests, as well as a main overall story arc for the whole thing. See, that's what I like to hear. I love that it's a space sandbox, but I like if I want to progress along quests and storylines, give me quests and storylines to go across. You know, there's plenty of sandbox games out there that actually have like bosses and storyline and stuff like that. But I mean, if you don't want to do any of that, you can just ignore it and play the rest of the game. But yeah, getting some good storylines and maybe getting some voice acting. I mean, I know it's all fan made and stuff. Okay.
Autopilot disengaged.
Don't let the autopilot fly through the gate. Just fly through the gate. Yeah.
Jump completed. Selenon.
Okay. Let's go ahead and 3. Corporate Sector Authority mounting defense in Dathomir. Yeah, if I recall, I think it's this station or that one. We'll find out in a second.
Engaged.
But yeah, I think it's the income. The income faction actually has the X-wing you're looking for, the XJ model. Ooh, I should also at some point get a trader. No, my sister is playing Ark. Cool. Can I... Okay, so I can't... But I can get the auxiliary ship. Cool. Alright. Wharf, standard docking bay. So this is the mining guild. Okay.
Autopilot.
Agreed. It was all thrown together, the sequels, that is. They're trying to salvage it all by building The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and The Bad Batch, and 2 or 3 other canon shows, all building to... Yeah, all building to the worst stuff in Star Wars. It's like, come on, guys. Take the L. Okay, so that's the mining guild. So this one or this one is incom. I think it's this one.
Autopilot.
Yeah, right? Well, here's the thing. The books have a really good fall for Jason Solo. If they wanted to use that character, they should have gone with the books and showed us his fall to the dark side. Not just start with him being in the dark side. Because here's the thing. If you were to take the first movie and show him falling and already being friends with Rey and having their relationship, and then like he falls to the dark side, ends up with the Imperial Remnant / the New Order, then you have a storyline of her going there and saving him from it, right? Because then the second book can be all they're gearing up, blah blah blah. They're finding out what affected him so bad, that kind of stuff. Okay, that's not the income guild. So I'll hit these 2 and then head down here. But yeah, it would explain their relationship. It would explain the whole mental link thing. Have them be friends in Luke's... And show Luke's school in its prime, not after it gets destroyed. Because nobody wanted to see Luke's pride and joy get destroyed like that, right? Oh yeah, I will agree wholeheartedly with that. Yeah. And then the hilarious part is nobody bought the toys for the movies anyways because nobody liked them. Like, there was nobody who wanted the Rose Tico toy. There was nobody who wanted the Rey toy. You know which toys were bought? Chewbacca, Han Solo, you know, all those guys. Okay, maybe I should go down and check out the Incom. But yeah, the EU had a lot of good stories in it. Don't get me wrong, it also had some bad ones, but it had a lot of good ones. Need some over here. You know what? It's not like I can't afford this. Hang on.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Oh yeah, no, like, but I find it hilarious that they threw even more of a hissy fit when nobody wanted to buy like the Rose Tico figurines. No hash mark. Yeah. Well, it's also like, so Disney was just stupid in how they handled all of that. Yeah, I want to see this thing get built, so.
Autopilot. Engage.
But yeah, they were. So the biggest issue that Disney had with Star Wars wasn't even a Disney issue. It was a Kathleen Kennedy issue. Victory 2 Star Destroyer. Right? Because Kathleen Kennedy was the one that decided, oh, well, I want it to be, or I want it this way and that way and that way. And she changed players, or not players, the story of what happened. Yeah. Hit on their hands with Rogue One and thought they could do no wrong. Soon found out, though, yeah, right? I still love that they do the pixel fill-in for the 3D printing of these ships. That is so cool. But yeah, it was just, they made a really bad decision. And, you know, they had a really good thing. All they had to do was follow established plot lines. But instead, she wanted to put her mark on Star Wars without being an actual writer. And we see what happens when that happens. And my voice just broke again. See, it's weird. My voice should not be breaking. Hi, Coco. You okay? Okay. So explore here. Then explore through here. Then explore down there. Oh, he can't yet, but that's okay. I just have to reveal that as what it is.
Engage.
Are you gonna fly through the wall? You are.
Stop this.
Oh,
Autopilot. Disengage.
and F1. They said there was a thief over here. Really? Nothing? Oh, I just flipped aside. Weird. But yeah, it's just... The new Star Wars is a mess. There's no way around it.
Autopilot. Engage.
Which is sad, because Star Wars is one of my favorite series out there, right? Like, I watched the original trilogy growing up. I got to see them create the new ones. Yeah. Doing well to salvage everything with the shows, John and Dave. Yeah. Oh yeah, and again, what's saving the show is that uh, Dave Filoni and John Favreau are actually, one listening to the fans and their complaints, but two, like you said, they're bringing in more of the EU and using established lore, and just making new characters to do a new story within that lore. Although my whole thing is like, I like the Mandalorian. I liked episode 1 and 2 a whole lot. To me, like, it was a good series, but kind of went off the rails when they introduced Baby Yoda, and it basically became the Baby Yoda show, right?
Autopilot. Disengage.
Because I was there to, you know, watch The Mandalorian, learn about the Mandalorians, maybe see a restore of the Mandalorian throne or something like that. And instead, it was like, oh yeah, here's a Baby Yoda for some reason. And I'm just sitting there like, really? That's what you wanted to do?
Jump completed. Vandermeer.
Bandomir. Okay, so he should be exploring that sector. Ooh, good mining sector. But I should go back here and start doing quests in this area.
Autopilot. Engage.
But yeah, that was like my only real complaint with that show. The rest of it was amazing. It was just, you had this character that I kind of focused on that
Completed. Selenon.
wasn't all that good. Along the similar lines, but the show has become something really good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it wasn't something that completely ruined the show for me. It was just, it. Like I said, if I had to have one complaint about it, that would be it. That it kind of focused too much on him, but yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's just Disney Plus is not worth $7 to $8 a month.
Especially since they're deleting old shows that was the main reason going for it.
Yep. No, like I'm sitting there like, oh no, like $5.99, maybe $6.99, but once it was like $7.99, or I think it's now up to $12.99, I was like, no, no thanks.
And with the commercials into it, yeah, it's not worth much.
Yeah, and now they're adding more. They're adding commercials, so it's basically Hulu, but twice as expensive.
Or the new Netflix getting more commercials in.
Or the new Netflix. It's like, you know what? Nah.
Now they gotta have not my money.
I have better things to do with my money, like
Saving it.
yeah, like saving it,
Jump completed.
like buying actual
Vanguard.
Star Wars games that are good, like KOTOR. Just
And I can always go to YouTube for DuckTales.
yeah, exactly. It's like the stuff they were offering on that you can get other places for a lot better
For free.
or free. The only sad part is now I'm not up to date on The Mandalorian. I didn't get to watch Book of Boba Fett and all that jazz. And I only got to see like the first 6 episodes of Bad Batch. But really, it's like the service wasn't worth it for me. At the time when they started raising the pricing, there was only like one actual show I was excited to see on it, and that was The Mandalorian. And then, like, Mandalorian was over, so I'm like, okay, I'll just, I'll try to keep my
Jump
service up. And then it's like, oh no, now it's, you love Book of Boba Fett? Yeah, from my understanding, most people felt that the Book of Boba Fett was really, really good. But it had one problem in that, the last fight with the pikes and whatnot, what's her face got a hold of it, a little bit. Let's actually go over here. I think there's a wharf over here. Kathleen Kennedy got a little bit in there, and you can see it with the colorful Vespa gang. A lot thought Boba was being too... Yeah. No, I can understand that too. And it's like... because, again, they changed his character a little bit. He went from being the quiet, faceless antagonist to being... You had a face to the name. He literally started out, like, a little bit different. But, like, when he first appeared in the Book of Boba... or not Book of Boba, Mandalorian to Mando, that was an amazing fight scene. Right? And then he goes and gets his armor. Once he got his armor, he should have been acting like a Mandalorian at that point, because he was raised as a Mandalorian. If you saw his journey, you'd understand why he was being as he was. See, and that's one of the problems, is I didn't get to see his journey. So, yeah. It was just one of those things where it's like, I can understand where some people are coming from.
Mandalore.
But yeah. Okay, you need to go over here and mine silicone? And I think one of these stations is a silicone refinery. Yeah. And again, that's one of the things. Like, when you fall back behind on the lore, you don't get to actually know what's going on with a character. But then there's also, like I said, some of the stuff where, like, they weren't acting in character because of Kathleen's influence and stuff like that. And that's one of the things that's hard to determine is, are they not acting in character because something happened that I don't know about? That was something in the Book of Boba Fett showed well. The Salak Pit, his eventual escape, and his treatment at the hands of the Sand People. Okay, yeah. See, that makes a lot of sense. Although, that's funny, because in the comics, when he got out of the
Autopilot. Disengage.
when he got out of the Sarlacc pit, he was rescued by Jawas instead. But then again, that's the difference between comics and, you know, what actually happened, so... Okay, so the wharf should be somewhere in this sector. Wow, really jumped to... Okay, let's try...
Autopilot. Engaged.
But yeah, like I said, and again, I didn't get to see it, so I don't really get to comment on it too much, aside from the small sections that I did see that I understand the complaint of, because, like, swoop game, right? Swoops are supposed to be these really fast vehicles, they use them for racing and stuff, and they're literally, like, look like sand Vespas, and each one's a different color, and it's like, oh yay, the Rainbow Brigade is here.
Disengage. Autopilot. Engaged.
And I saw that scene that they were talking about, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of get it.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Yeah, it was a rescue of a kind. Remember where the armor turns up? The little buggers found him unconscious in the sand after his escape and robbed him of his armor. Then the sound people found him. Okay. See, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, an ore refinery, spice farm.
Autopilot. Engaged.
See, I need to get a small freighter here to look at that. Okay. Or a small fighter in here exploring. Actually. Are you still doing that? You are. Dang. Man, I got enough money. I'll buy a couple. Add to shopping list. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Autopilot disengaged.
From order. Okay, yeah, that sounds a lot more like you would expect Jawas to be and stuff like that. It was all acid burned all over and basically sun bleached in his long johns when the sand people dragged him off to their camp. Okay. No, other sand people, the ones that tried to kill Luke.
Oh, the one that killed his mother and they got basically wrecked.
Yeah.
Every woman, child, and poor beggar on the side.
Yep. Yeah, those guys. Alright, we should be making my... Okay, 1 minute. Not too bad. Okay. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff I can accept because that's very in character for, like, the Jawas and stuff. And kind of explains why most people hate them. Right?
You stole our land first. That's a me turning to freaking
I mean,
monsters.
don't get me wrong, the, Sand People were really bad, too, because they were just raiders and stuff like that, but... It is more interesting.
Awaiting orders.
Well, see, you think about them differently up until you realize those guys are humans under their masks. They're actually the ones that are, like, colonizing the planet as well.
They're just being assholes.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they have their own customs and stuff like that, but they aren't natives to Tatooine either. Which is one of the reasons you can find some sand people on other planets. They're just like you can find certain Jawas on other planets. There's the wharf.
Wharf.
Nice. Now, what can I buy from the Mandos? Yeah, that's not good. What about medium size? Can I get some gas collectors? Minor. Get one of these up and running. Yeah, the Tusken Raiders. Yep. Oh no, I completely understand. It's one of those things where it can get kind of like, oh, what were their names again? Oh yeah, they were called this. I just call them sand people because, you know, that's kind of what they're known as and known for.
Autopilot
We
engaged.
shall loot. No, we can't loot.
Okay. Well, I found the other place that I needed, so let's do mission offers. What do you need? Presence and or peace and stability. Yeah, let's do that. Basic ship nanoweave, nice.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh, I'm already in the sector. Cool. See, this is also one of the areas where you end up using the SATA because it's 20 minutes of just flying around. But yeah. But no, like, oddly in lore, like, the Tusken Raiders are actually also colonists. So they have just as much claim to the land and stuff as everybody else around them.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Well, I mean, I could always just pirate them off of, like, a Pirate Bay or something like that, too. Or I could buy them on YouTube. Because that's a thing you can always do. But yeah, I don't know if I have. Well, I know I have at least 1 gigabyte that I could spare for stuff like that. But yeah, no, what we need is a streaming service that doesn't charge people, that still has like a lot of the like it could maybe charge people like a little bit, like I don't know, $1.50 or something like that, and then it has everything you want on it because the more people apply to that, the more money they get, the more money they get, the more they can buy. Oh, there you go. I would if I was you. Book of Boba Fett is what we're seeing, I promise. Okay, yeah. I might also get the Clone Wars too, because I need to watch that. I'm missing certain. This is going to be very boring. Okay, so you should be done. You are done. Now, you can explore there. Cool. And then explore through there. That's what I want this guy doing. Oh, and then he can come down here and explore too. Do you not have... he hasn't found a silicone place to drop it off. Hang on a sec. Spice farm, ore refinery, antimatter converter, smart chip, find goods, ice refinery. Okay, you explore this area. Now, there's going to be a service that covers Trek, Star Wars, and a few others all rolled into one. I think it'll be this year, towards the end perhaps, but it's coming. People are getting miffed at how many. Yeah. And I mean, honestly, that's kind of what we need, is something that covers everything. Solar power plant. Yeah, depending on what stations he discovers here, I might have him just, drop his cargo and do something else. Okay. Yeah, no. Like I said, there's way too many streaming services, but the reason there's so many is they all start out really cheap, so they become successful, and then they all just grow their pricing like nobody's business, and then everybody wants to leave them, and then another one starts up because, well, I can start it at like this. By this year, you mean 2023? Yeah. No, see, what I'm hoping is Netflix will fail, and then that new service will start up and take all of the like movies and stuff that Netflix used to have, and just run with it. Just because there's one reason I want Netflix to fail. They've always been rather overpriced. They've always been rather dickish as to how they treat their customers. And nowadays, there is content on their streaming service that is borderline illegal. Let's say that. And they refuse to take it down, and they get angry when people call them out on it. That's right, Coco. Okay, you can begin mining ore. Let's do information. Ore mine. Local auto mine. Where ore. Go. And there's a source of income. But yeah, 2023. Yeah, I mean it's this year's almost over, so yay. Oh, you want to see the little girl that's always complaining? Can you say hi for the chat again? Huh? Sleepy. Don't fall off. Fall off.
Don't turn off this computer.
Don't do that either. Ah. Gotta pet the baby girl.
That threatens to destroy, turn off the computer all the time.
Yep. Well, I mean, she wants attention, so. Man, it's gonna suck. I should actually be, like, staying close to some of these stations to hit, like, security vehicles and stuff. Or not security vehicles, criminal vehicles. Otherwise, I'm only gonna get, like, 5K for this or something like that. Yeah, no, I can understand that too. I might have to look up Sky, but I don't have Amazon Prime because originally the CEO Jeff Bezos is actually a really bad dude. Like he has campaigned against American values and stuff before. Like he absolutely hates this country, and it's always been in his policies and stuff like that to basically diss on our country and all that. Okay, maintenance outsourcing. I'll grab that real quick.
All right, if you think you can handle it.
Keep this going on. Only got 11 minutes left. Yeah, so it was basically Amazon Prime was one of those things I never got just based off of principle. Like I said, I didn't want to give money to somebody who hated the country in which he was being successful. National Satellite Network, been going on for years in the UK and is pretty global nowadays. Okay. Yeah, see, I just have a, what is it, Comcast, so I can, like I said, I can watch everything online and stuff anyways. Like YouTube and all that. I mean, I know for a fact there is a place that I can find full episodes of like Bad Batch and stuff on YouTube. And again, if not, I can just pirate it. See, I was going towards the space station, wasn't I? Now that I think about it, because I wanted to get the Mandalorian Death Watch Patrol. Okay. Let's actually do that. Let's get towards that station. But yeah, Skylink I didn't know about for a bit. Isn't that a something that was being done by what's his name? Elon Musk, or is that just the American version that's supposed to happen?
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
I got like 9 minutes left on this patrol, so I'm gonna hang out around here and see if I can't get like a enemy vehicle to spawn. Yeah, I got Prime without even knowing it a year before last. Out of having things delivered for me, I actually turned on my TV and found I had it. Discovered it was free part of the service. Well, see, that's not that bad. I mean, the thing is... Oh, you're ahead now?
It's gonna be in the living room for a bit. Or I go
Okay.
to sleep.
can you fill up my cup with eggnog?
What's the magic word?
Please?
What? I was gonna make you do it yourself since you have to sit there for 9 minutes.
Mass transporter. E.
Gotcha. Nice. Gotta remember that I have a turret. Algae scrubbers. Oh, did you see that X4 announced their next DLC? It's going to be the Borons and their return. How cool is that? Allied plus 26.
Thank you.
Cool. The Star Wars, the Clone Wars series. So, when it originally came out, I saw I saw that and watched the trailer. Nice. So the Clone Wars series I didn't watch because I saw the first couple of episodes when it first came out, and it didn't catch my attention enough to have me watch it at the time. If that makes sense. Like, everybody says that you can skip the first season, and unfortunately at the time the first season was the only thing out. And like I had other stuff that I could be watching at the time instead that was more entertaining. Because people forget, like, that came out around, I want to say 2005. So, like, I was a teenager at the time. So I had a lot of other stuff that I could be watching. Ooh, there is a enemy fighter.
Duna lizard.
Galactic Empire Dune Lizard. I'm not enemies with the Galactic Empire yet, but... Did he just change his, Yeah, you watched it through pretty much on one go on a month or so. He is boosting. Okay. What is his deal? Come on, let's go. He is really running, isn't he? Oh, I hope he's not doing that thing. Dang it. Yeah, he's doing that thing where he's using his shields to boost. Then came Rebels. 4 seasons. Really good. Very Empire and Thrawn. Yeah, I mean, Rebels was okay. I wouldn't say that's in like my top 5 Star Wars shows, unfortunately. Is he now using his travel drive? Like, I thought they started like a lot of interesting storylines in there, and then they didn't like follow through with some of them, and it was like, eh. Okay. I need to scan this guy. Because... he's taking off again. I hate this. These guys are so hard to catch. Does say Mandalorian Raiders, so... Yeah, see, he's just... he's doing that thing. Oh, cool.
You'll regret that.
Will I? Okay. Shift. Oh, by the way, little hint with this. If you enter scan mode and hold and then hit Shift F, it will auto scan a ship in front of you. Come on. Okay, next couple of shots should land on the ship itself. It glitched out a little bit. Yeah, that's Shift 2 and then Shift F.
You're in for it. You'll regret that.
It moved fast, too fast. Oh, wait. Unfortunately for you. Okay, you have 4 people in you. Really?
You fight like an art new. You'll regret that.
Yes, you will. Nice. Alright. Now, hopefully that will up my reward, because took out an enemy ship. Are you tired, Coco? My cat is like half leaned over my computer and just staring at the floor. Just saw her yawn too. Oh yeah, no, the turret makes all the difference. And it's a nice little fast ship too. But yeah, having that turret on there means that I don't have to worry about trying to get sorry. I don't have to worry about trying to like out auto target the guys who are doing that speedy thing. Does it have missiles? No, that's the one thing it's missing is missiles. Nice, 100k. Alright. Oh, there's a, hang on.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, I knew that they were pirating. Seems odd it wouldn't. Yeah. But it's got the turret instead, which is honestly, in my mind, a little bit better. Because so many things out-target things in this game.
Disengage. Unilizard.
Like, so many things have chaff and can outrun your missiles and stuff. And I can even just turn it on to missile defense. It does suck because it means that I...
We're taking hit.
We found something out here.
I think you might regret that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go and hunt down the blueprints. Where is the faction home for it?
Your actions. Stop your attack immediately.
But that's a raider. Ugh. That little bastard.
You're finished. Whatever.
The Mandalorian Raiders are not a part of this faction. I don't know why it's acting like they are.
Big mistake. Very big mistake.
Well, you know, you could just hop out.
You're pathetic.
Docking not possible.
It's got 3 out of 4 people in it.
I can't take this.
Well, would you like to eject? Yeah, you're gonna have to get the Vector Wing. I'll let you know where it's from once I get the... Or Victor Wing. Once I end this guy's life. But yeah, see, that's what I don't get. This guy is a pirate. He's committing pirate acts to friendly factions in this game. Or in this sector.
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting attack against the station.
Confirmed. Criminal record has been updated.
See what I mean? Oh, that's something. My saves seem to be faster than previous. Oh, nice. Okay, but yeah. I mean, I don't see any more red ships. There was another one out there doing crime. But yeah, it's so weird that happens sometimes. Yeah, yours too didn't seem to take long. Yeah, no, it loaded up pretty good.
Docking granted.
Okay, I'm gonna dock real quick.
Docking aborted. Docking granted.
But yeah, it's going pretty good. I think a few of your shots hit the station, didn't they? I don't think so. You report it was the guy I was shooting that was actually reporting it. For some reason, anytime they report it, they claim it's a station. It's weird. Here, let's go ahead and search this up real quick. So I think the Victory Wing is strictly Anuit, but I might be wrong. Let's see. Alright, where is the Victory Wing? Okay. Hut Cartel! That's where they have it. But I don't know, they might have. It's just weird that they got, because normally the, S-tier weapons don't actually do any damage to the, station, so they don't get that mad about it.
Hemodilla.
Another... I'm not gonna attack this one, I'll just let them do the piracy thing if they're gonna get mad at me about it. Yeah, look at that. The Mandalorian Raiders are, like, everywhere. Oh, nice. Okay, what do we have? Solar power plant, prefab, electronics. This guy really needs to finish visiting all these stations. I need to know which ones are which. Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, see? That Kimagula is out there attacking friendly freighters and stuff. I don't get it. But nice. That's good. Hi, Coco. Who's a good girl? Aww.
Status gas.
How long? Okay. Gotta remember to stop early because my stopping power isn't all that great. But yeah. And probably want to stop around 15.
Autopilot disengaged. Lancer patrol craft.
Okay.
Duna lizard. Unknown object.
This is where I got this quest from. Well, that's a thing. Yeah, right? Okay.
Friend foe mine.
Well, I mean, I guess I can just leave it here. You little...
Friend foe mine.
Maybe I shouldn't leave it here. Okay. Well, not gonna leave this here. They made me fail my mission, by the way. But yeah. No, they're gonna be seriously regretting that.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
But I think it's a little bit more lore friendly that they are at war with everything around them. What's happening? Oh, so it was a New Republic miner that got trapped in Mandalorian space, and the Death Watch patrol guys came up, killed it, which made me lose that mission. But I still have to take care of the landmine or the mines around it because they will still target me and approach me and stuff.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe.
So basically, I'm clearing out the mines. Can those move towards me? They can.
Foe mine. Friend foe mine.
Nice.
Friend foe mine.
So the mission's kaput? Yep, because the Defense Force killed somebody they kind of weren't supposed to. Which, I mean, happens. That's fine.
Foe mine.
But the fact that the mines did not despawn, which
Status
means...
gas. Friend foe mine.
Which means now I have to clear them out, otherwise I can't fly through this area of space.
Friend foe mine.
Like, come on.
Friend foe mine.
Okay, I already got everything out of there.
Foe mine.
Okay, there we go. Really?
foe mine.
I'm guessing that happens a lot. There we go. Payment received 6,000. Oh, that must be one of my miners. Cause yeah, well, I get that. In truth, they wouldn't just up and disappear because of some overeager hotheads, would they? They wouldn't. But you would think that them tracking onto me, being friendly, would stop. But no, it keeps happening. Scrap processing factory. Ooh. Prefab factory. Advanced electronics. He just has that one, and one more up here to visit. And if he doesn't find anything there, I'll bring him back here. Yeah, right? Because here's the thing. My turret can't target those. Which is one of the reasons you can't do that mission in a big ship. Okay, I need more missions. Away from here.
I knew I could count on you.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, but you would think once the mission was over, they would quit making the mines go after you, but nope. Especially if your mission ends because somebody else blows it up. Like, come on. You... Okay. Can I cancel that order? You need to go here. Fly and wait. Then fly and wait. Fly and wait. Fly and wait. Can I not? Surely you can target them and your turret just tracks and shoots it. I'm sure that's how turrets behave. So, if it's a friendly target, the turret won't shoot it. And mines don't count as piloted starships, so you can't actually mark them as hostile. You don't have the option with the context menu. Yep. If it's friendly or even like the sad thing is my turret is on track my target, right? So if it's friendly or even slightly hostile, but not quite hostile enough, you know, the pink instead of red, your turret can't track the mines. So, yeah.
Docking granted.
That's like the one downside to turrets. Yeah, you can't. You can mark ships and stations as enemies, but you can't target a mine and mark it as it. You don't get the context menu. Yeah, this is why I asked the modders for more ships with a forward-facing gun. Because without that, you can't do anything in a large or XL ship like that. I just need to update that one. The thing is you can't even do it base game, so that's like writing a whole new code for it. When it's so much easier just to put an actual like forward-facing gun on things.
Hello.
Wait for the passenger to arrive.
Victor wing.
But yeah, that's just... It's one of the limitations of the game at this point. There he is.
I'm aboard your ship and ready to go.
Okay, now where are you going? To the ice refinery. could have sworn
Engage.
I must have hit forward instead of autopilot. Yeah. The thing about the IP owners owning the code up for modders. Been promised for years that they are still not forthcoming, even with Shulo working for them nowadays. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. They were trying to do a dev kit so that you could make like new models and stuff for like the humans and all that, but they haven't released that yet, and it's probably because they need to have all of their DLCs out first before they can release a dev kit for it. Otherwise, every DLC update would break your dev kit, and then it's even more working on it. What the heck is going on? There's just a lot of radio chat. There we go. High-tech trader. Oh.
Ice refinery. Docking granted.
So, like I said, there could be an excuse for it, but we don't know. Because I'm sure they made Shiloh sign a.
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay, what's going on here? Just heard that. Return to normal order. Low grade, mayday, mayday. Oh, that's the universal trader that's under attack. But yeah.
Great work.
Okay. Activists call to stop the blockade. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, it's stupid. It really should not be a thing, but you never know. Must admit, did think they were done with X4, but now there's this latest DLC. Just know that we'll have to DLC 2 to run. Yeah. Which kind of sucks because, like, I like to order the DLC as soon as possible. Just to keep my game up to date and all that. And see the new ships. Because the new ships look like they're going to be really cool. But then, you know, if I do that, then this mod quits working for like a month or two. And then I have to re-download this mod and then start everything up again and all that jazz. It's one of those things. Okay, so let's see. Mission manager. Upkeep missions. No missions. Okay. Mission offer. Return to normal order. Let's see if I can get there in time.
All right.
Autopilot. Engaged. Unknown ship.
I just need to kill one turret.
Autopilot. Disengage.
One of the turrets got destroyed. Oh, wow. Hope I can get there in time. There goes another one. I have 3 turrets left. Oh. No, it's fine. You just switch off the latest DLC and or I could do that. I forgot that you can turn off the DLC as well. Come on. I just need to kill one of these. I don't think I'm going to make it in time.
Unknown ship.
I think this one will probably be the best one to go for. Dang it! The space station took out all of the turrets. Station value plus 50%. Did he not get close enough? Hang on. Gotta find out what these stations are. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go grab some what should we call it? Some of the resource beacons. And then I'll take care of
Autopilot
everything else.
engaged.
Okay, so what do we all have? So that is a turret component factory. Yeah, right? Okay, so you are a spice farm, agricultural goods, defense station, ice refinery, smart chip, antimatter, and ore refinery. Yeah. You were a turret component, advanced, scrap processing, solar power plant, module prefab, shield component factory. This is going to be one of these things, isn't it? So because these stations are always put in randomly, ooh, there we go. Destroy mines.
Autopilot disengaged.
Get into the station first. Then we'll go and
Lancer patrol craft.
let's do this first. I could use the money.
Engaged.
But yeah. No, I remember all that too. It was a interesting time for the game, to say the least. I think that's one of the reasons I ended up doing. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons I ended up doing the pirate playthrough at first. Was I had to wait for the patch to up or the mod to update to the new version. Hi. But yeah.
Autopilot disengaged.
Stop. Ooh. Okay. These ones friendly again?
Friend foe mine.
Yeah. See, you don't actually even get the F menu on these things.
Friend foe mine.
So yeah, if you click on them and right click, nothing.
Friend foe mine. Unknown object. Friend foe mine. Unknown object. Unknown object. Friend foe mine. Unknown object. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Unknown object.
I don't like how close this ship has to get to stuff in order to blast it.
Friend foe mine.
Yeah, but my turret is on attack my target, and more moving the radar range and reach the target. It should show if it's hostile or not. It does. See, watch.
Friend foe mine.
So, allied plus 26, Mandalorian Death Watch. And if I was to Yeah, like I said, it doesn't have a context menu. So, like, if I was to target this guy
Lancer
and
control
right
craft.
click, you get your information, your F menu, right? But if I target this,
Mine.
nothing. Yep. So I have to manually target all of them.
Friend foe mine.
And the worst part is if I get too close, like say right around here. See, now it starts moving towards me. So it will still damage my ship while friendly, but I can't target it and hit it with my turrets when it's friendly. But yeah, kind of weird, right? But yeah, there's no contextual menu for it, so you can't even like change its out or its hostile nature and stuff. You can't do anything to it. Yeah, they're gonna have to tweak that. Can't be difficult, or can't be a difficult fix. True. Might also depend on how deep it is in the code and stuff. But I mean, if you can give it a contextual menu, I can, you can target it and all that. It would still be one at a time though, which kind of sucks because each one would count as an individual ship. But if they were to do that, you'd finally be able to actually use like the large ship cannons and stuff to shoot them, which can bring its own difficulties because the bullets from the large ships have a huge hitbox. I forgot to put on the speed. But yeah, right now an ISD could not even attempt that mission. They never had the blasted laser tower mines working right though. I learned really quickly not to take those on missions. Always fails. Yeah. Oh, and now that the AI can target them too, like really well, it's not worth it.
Docking granted.
Let's go. Oh look, it's making a crusader. But yeah, they take so long to turn and target, and so long to actually figure out where they are, that I have damage apparently. Okay. I need resource probes. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, the only ones that I really take with me are the cargo drones and the defense drones actually work pretty well, but also the repair drones, because it's no fun sitting there for like half an hour trying to repair a ship. Which, so somebody finally made the small ship repair laser, which is really cool. So that's something that they might want to think about adding to the Star Wars mod too. Is the small ship repair laser, because I could like take one of these guns off and actually make it a repair laser. That would be kind of cool. Or you could set up a like a faction by faction repair ship. Like imagine if the Mining Guild TIE fighters weren't just TIE fighters, but you could remove their lasers and make them repair TIEs. That would be pretty cool, right? Okay, so what all did you discover? Food rations, electronics, solar power, and what's this last one? They don't have a silicone refinery. Okay, That's what was going on.
Autopilot.
That wasn't in the same sector. Okay. But yeah. I bet you this is a silicone refinery then. With it being so far out. Okay, you investigate. Flying weight. Get that over that. Get that over here. It is really far out. Yeah, I think I see the silicone refinery part up here. Just notice you've got Luke's original trench run scope. Oh yeah, that that is kind of hilarious. Silicone refinery, nice. That means that after you're done here,
Disengage.
you are going to mine silicone here. Because I found the refinery. Yeah, no, like the dashboard is kind of cool. Look at all that. And I'm surprised with this thing's shape and how much space is inside of it. It's only a size S ship. Nope, it's being intercepted by police for some weird reason. Oh man, something that happened with the pirate playthrough that I was doing that really ticked me off. So, I had my one of my captured ships transporting water in the area. Mick had put in a lot of time on all the new ship interiors, especially a couple of them. Nice. Yeah, I hope he's doing well. Because I know last time I heard from about Mick, he wasn't able to really work on the game because of the war. So yeah, I hope he's doing okay. Okay, why does it keep doing that? Be there. Go. So what's this? Ice. Weird place for ice to be, but okay. He's fine. He's Russian. It's Shulos that's Ukrainian. Oh! Okay. Why did I hear it was Mick? Maybe the first announcement had it wrong. Okay, that's good. And with Shulo working for, whatchamacallit now, he should be fine too because he's in, Sweden? I want to say Sweden. It's either Sweden or Switzerland with, Egosoft. Okay, so let's do this. Deploy civilian. Research probe. And then deploy civilian satellite. Okay. Okay, what am I getting out of here? I just got it. Satellite. So small. Now, it's supposed to be telling me, like, the resource amounts here. Satellite. It's okay. I'll head out over here somewhere and do it again.
Autopilot engaged.
But okay. Interesting. Yeah, I also need to play some X3 too. It's just X3 is so much harder to get into than this game is. There's so much like menus and stuff you have to learn for it. Oh look, another one of these. Maintenance outsourcing. Mandalorian Death Watch. Okay, what's going on? Rescue. Okay. So these guys won't get deleted while I'm trying to rescue them.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged. Staff S gas.
Gas miner, huh? Wonder why there's a gas miner in here. I don't know of any like stations here that actually would eat the gas, so nah. You know what's kind of funny? The YouTuber that got me.
Disengaged.
Oh, this is not good. Run away. Okay. Is there any still coming towards? Yes, there is. Come on, target this guy.
Friend foe mine.
Got it. What? That's... Who's shooting at them? Okay, what's going on here? That is Mandalorian Death Watch. That is I better work fast on these. Jeez, there's a lot of mines too.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
Jeez.
Friend foe mine. 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 Friend foe mine.
This is bad.
Friend foe mine.
Uh-oh.
Friend foe mine.
That other ship hit a bunch of
Friend
mines.
foe mine.
This is why you don't combat fly in a minefield.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
Okay, let's go ahead and hit O. See if I can't get what that ship
Friend
dropped.
foe mine.
Jeez.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend
Jeez.
foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
Some of them is getting wiped out. Okay.
Unknown object. Unknown object.
How are you an unknown object at like 2 meters?
Friend foe mine. Unknown object.
Okay, cool. Alright, and actually, while you're doing that, I too will be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Alright. Okay, I'm better. Back. Looks like you've done the same. Yeah, I had to use the restroom. Okay, who's attacking whom? Okay, so they're attacking the New Republic gas miner. Okay. Actually, this is a good thing, because if one of these ships gets low, I can try and capture it. But I don't think that's going to happen, considering the Keldab has arrived. Information. Behavior. Local auto mine. Silicone. Oh, there it goes. Yep, there we go. And now it should do its job. I'm close enough to it. Might try. Yeah. I do need to go get another cup of tea, too, at some point. Any crystals on this bad boy? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's see. I need more missions. Mandalorian Death Watch versus Galactic Empire. What do you need? You need a restock, and you need that. You need assign some subordinates and extend station storage. And this one needs a acquire a captain. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Sensor components. Capacitor factory. Okay, that's good to know. How's this going? Mining Guild Wharf. Are you done yet? Not done yet. Dang. What about you? Wait a minute. I had another ship. Dathomir and Bandomir exploration. Oh, is he down here? Okay, yeah, he's down here. Cool. Still nothing though. Let's actually do. Let's actually look at size M. Gozanti class miner. Ooh. Gozanti class transport. High preset. I mean, yeah, I could probably start getting some wares sold and stuff. Because, like, if I assign that to one of my space stations, then we're all good there. Oh, just remembered that Witcher Blood Origin miniseries dropped today. Trailer looked good, and I did enjoy the 2 Witcher series. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Henry Cavill, though. He, like, leaves the Witcher series on, like, basically on the grounds that the people writing it didn't like the actual Witcher story. And he goes back to be Superman for DC, and then they're like, oh yeah, we don't want you anymore. Okay, let's actually do this. Okay. Yeah, 17. 17. 17. Oh, I can't get the gun here. Dang it. Oh well. Okay. Firm. The ship is already scheduled for modifications. Yeah, that's because it's over here. Hang on a sec. Okay, remove all orders. There you go. And then we'll enter. Upgrade and repair. Shields. So, to walk away from such a lucrative role, he must have had a contract cast iron with DC people. I really couldn't believe otherwise. So according to Henry Cavill, he walked out when he found out that the people who were writing The Witcher for Netflix hated the series. They absolutely hated the character of Geralt. They hated Witcher 1, 2, and 3. They hated the books. Like, they had no. Yeah. Which kind of explains some of the. Yeah, I can't put that gun on there. It's the turret's fine. Yeah. Get some Marines on there too. There we go. So that's what we know from, like, what he's posted about it, right? Now, whether or not that's true, But yeah, apparently DC also said, yeah, we don't want you to come back as Superman. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, wow, poor guy. And it's only poor guy if it's true. I mean, if he wrote lies about the Netflix people to try and make it seem like it was less him leading and more something else, then yeah. Okay, so got all of that stuff. Cool. Okay, Xenon Military Studies, Raid Geyser. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Fly to Ellen Ryder. See, so what this mission often does... Well, actually, you've played, so you probably know. Something suspect. From watching the 2 seasons so far, you sure as hell wouldn't believe the writers had no love for the show or characters. Sounds more like him softening his abrupt exit. Oh, probably. Like I said, this is just what we know about it. That's not right. I need it talking. And I mean, I've seen plenty of their shows that make me think, yeah, I don't think they like entertainment in general.
Requesting immediate backup.
But, I mean, well, you never really know, right? I noticed that the ships feel a little bit more drifty. Oh, now you show up. You're a bit late, lady. She's the person that's supposed to be like down there guiding you in the situation room. But yeah. I love the new interiors that they added. Like, that is just so cool. Support Mandalorian Deathwatch Geyser. Okay, Geyser is our territory. We have 4 bases in the sector. Our target is the New Republic, that's fine. Okay. Alright.
Good luck out there.
Yep. Yeah. Though either way, there's no way he walks away from such an income only to be left high and dry. Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing. He was leaving to go to DC and become a, and do that, right? He just wasn't successful because suddenly DC canceled their contract with him. Which usually indicates that,
Requesting immediate backup.
I think you might regret that. You cannot possibly win against our firepower.
yeah, it's the Mandalorian Raiders again. Wait a minute. Did it really... Okay, find ore...
I knew I could count on you.
Let's try and get our stuff up. I'm noticing that I'm not going past, like, 26.
Think you can handle it?
Yet again.
Tour bus A.
You guys have a great day. You cannot possibly win against our firepower.
Might want to turn off my, turret. Ah, you bastard. Okay. What's this? Oh, yeah.
Patrol craft.
The Xenon stuff.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to believe a lot of the stuff that you read.
Requesting immediate backup.
Man, that ship is getting peppered and he's just not having any of it.
Autopilot disengaged.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a, I'll just slow boat it towards the rest. If we're lucky, it will be New Republic mines, because those... Never mind, I'm allied still with those guys. Dang it. Come on. Yeah, though at some point I'm probably gonna have to go to sleep. Okay, let's see. 20 mines. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream after this mission, just because I gotta get some sleep before heading to my mom's tomorrow. They're evil.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
Yeah, that is true.
Friend foe mine.
Oh, there's Xenon
Friend
mines.
foe mine. Friend foe mine.
actually want to see this.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
I am loving watching that turret move.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
That is so cool.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think that's a good place. You have been stripped of license. You can't. You belong to Galactic Empire. You are no longer allowed to trade remotely with stations belonging to Imperial Ascendancy. No longer welcome in the Republic. No. Well. Nice. Still only 26 with them. Really? Oh, have you caught that show lately starring Sylvester Stallone, all Tulsa King? No. I don't have cable. Yeah, I don't really have like a. I don't watch TV anymore, honestly. Again, if I'm interested in something, I look it up on the on YouTube, or I look up free viewings and stuff instead, just because like I'm paying $80 for the internet, which the internet gets me so much stuff for free anyways. It's like hilarious. So cool, more mines. I can do that real quick.
Autopilot. Engaged. Crusader Corvette.
But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I rather than buying cable, I just spend the money on internet and call it good. And these should be Xenon as well, so like I said, should be nice and easy. But no, I thought that was a movie, not a TV series. If you ever get to it, it's really good. You don't watch TV at all? Pick what you want. There you go. Right? TV is so like TVs themselves are a good thing. They're still very prominent in most households. But TV as in like traditional TV shows and stuff, just nah. It's not worth it half the time anymore.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Nice.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
Oh, see,
Friend foe
thankfully,
mine.
not a thing in the US yet. It's kind of silly to have that be a thing in the US, honestly.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe mine.
But yeah, I forgot you guys have that. Like, I hate to say it, but there's a reason I have no desire to go to even visit the UK, and it's things like that. Like, your guys' government overreaches so much. Yeah, Tulsa King is a weekly show of 10 parts, and it's a great thing part for him. Cool. I might have to look that up then. But yeah, it's just, like, don't get me wrong. Everybody has problems with their government, but personally, and this might just be with growing up with as much freedom as I have in this country, I really prefer it. Hey, love.
Hey, I was just about to cook up some ramen. Do you want anything for
Sure. Just reheat a bowl of spaghetti or something.
I only do that after you're done streaming.
Well, I'm about to end it anyways.
Mhm.
Without being watched at whatever you're doing anywhere. Yeah, you can't even buy a knife at a store and bring it home anymore in the UK. That's just And then of course they say that they're doing it for your safety, but if you look at crime rates and stuff, the violent crimes in your country have skyrocketed. They've been skyrocketing ever since they added the no handguns and no rifles in your homes and stuff, the gun control laws. Because I've done the research, right? Because our politicians here in the States always point to like the UK and going, well, they passed their gun control laws and it worked over there. And literally, you watch it, or if you do the research, you guys passed the gun control laws back in 2012. Was it 2012? I think 2012 was the handgun one. So the year before that, Scotland Yard reported about 25 muggings on average, about 5 kidnappings, stuff like that, right? SA was in the teens and all that. The year after, or the crime stats for the year after and year of the gun control laws being passed, muggings went from 25 to 250. SA went to 175 or something like that. And that's just in that first year. And it stayed elevated up at that point up until about 2015, when those stats were cut in half, but were no longer at that earlier 25. So it went from like muggings 250 to muggings 125, right? And this is yearly for like London and stuff like that. The gun crime went down, I'll give them that, but all other forms of violent crime rose and then stayed at those elevated levels. And then Scotland Yard actually quit reporting them internationally after 2015. So we don't even know what your guys' crime rates are to be able to be like, oh yeah, no, it's successful over there. And then like the same thing with Australia. The Democratic leaders love to point to Australia for gun control. And it's like, yeah, no, if you actually look at all other crimes, including homicide, they go up. They go up a lot. And then you'll see it really high for about 5 years. Then it cuts itself in half, but it's still not like in the earlier statistics. So you still have over a 100% growth in most crime rates after you do gun control. And I'm sitting there like, so it did nothing. Because sure, your quote unquote homicides are down, and it was something stupid like maybe 10 homicides based on guns a year in the UK, right? Or at least in London. It was something stupid like that. They get rid of all the handguns and stuff, and all other crime rises. And then they, like the politicians that passed it, and the politicians here are like, well, they did a good job, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there like, your crime rates got worse. You have more murders now than you did then. Right? I mean, like I said, it got so bad in your country that you can't even carry knives anywhere anymore. Gun crime is more rampant mainly because gang crime is more rampant. The two are linked without a doubt, and became knife crime is actually killing people. 5 years for wielding a knife. Yeah, like I said, I've actually done the research. I went to those countries they kept pointing out, looked at, and I didn't just compare gun crime now to gun crime then. I researched all violent crimes. Because here's the thing. If you break it out by a tool, then 100% of stabbings are done with a knife or some kind of bladed weapon, right? 100% of murder, or murders with a hammer are committed with a hammer and stuff like that. And it's like, if you actually look at the stats, Like in the United States, one of the places best known for gun crime, it's 28% of all violent crimes are committed with a gun, which means, muggings, murder, homicide, all of that. Amongst that 28%, about 10% is homicide. So all other violent crimes, including all homicides, are actually done without a firearm. Crazy, right? But what do you hear on the news every day? It's like, oh, there's 2,000 mass shootings this year. They consider a mass shooting anything with more than 3 people, which means all gang crimes are mass shootings. And we're one of the only countries that still add gang crime into the statistics for our gun crime stats. And then, if you actually, so there used to be, if you looked at our CDC and stuff, there used to be statistics for finding out how many crimes are reportedly stopped by firearms every year. They've removed that. The problem, of course, on the news is the mass shootings at schools. I mean, we don't have. No, but you have mass stabbings. There's still like bomb threats and stuff that happen. The thing is the school shootings. Every single time, or almost every single time, it was somebody with a mental disorder that got flagged several times. Sandy Hook. The kid who did Sandy Hook was reported over 14 times to the FBI, and the FBI did nothing. And that was for threats, that was for brandishing his firearms, all of that. And then you actually look at what happens first, usually in that situation. No, that's a good one. The guns that save lives. I mean, yeah, exactly. So even amongst mass shootings, we only had maybe 1,300 people die a year in a country of like 30 billion. So we had that. And then you have where about 30,000 to about 30,000 to 40,000 reporting stopping crimes with firearms every year. So the benefits of the guns were far outstripping the negatives of it. And if you removed the 3 main Democrat-run areas in the United States, gun crime would become non-existent. If you remove if you remove Chicago, if you remove California, and if you remove New York, we would go from being like 50th in the world as far as gun crimes down to being like in the 100th place. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Your kids or your psychopaths and stuff are doing it out on the street. Ours look for schools because schools are gun-free zones. They know nobody's going to stop them for at least an hour. Hi.
Post spaghettis in the microwave food.
Okay, cool. All right, well, next time I'm on, we can continue this conversation if you'd like. But for now, I have food waiting for me, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your game. I'm going to quick save real quick. But yeah, basically that's what it is like the people who are committing crimes or those kind of crimes in your country don't want to do it on people who they don't have a beef with. Most of the people here are kind of psychotic in the first place because a lot of our psych wards have been closed down. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Have a Merry Christmas. I will... If I get off, or if I leave my mom's around 7 o'clock, I might hop back on, probably to do ARC, because I have the most amount of people there that I can actually talk to and stuff. Like, actually on the game. But other than that, yeah, I will catch you later, and Merry Christmas. Okay. Let's go ahead and exit the desktop, and then I'll fully turn off the screen. Yeah, no, that's they do that on purpose to increase crime rates so that they can claim that this so that they can actually fudge the statistics a little bit. That's like straight out of 1984 or whatever the book is called. All right. Well, once again, Merry Christmas,